That diss track was the most like welcome to the internet thing that's happened in so long. Like, that's how this company was built.
All right, it's the Rundown, Thursday, November 7th, brought to you by Proper Wild. Deliciously juicy energy shots and energy gummies that deliver the perfect boost whenever you need to wake up and stay fun. There's no weird ingredients, just good old clean caffeine. Best-selling flavors are peach mango, strawberry, kiwi, blackberry. We said anything flavored blackberry, I'm just always gonna like. It just tastes good. 4 to 6 hours of energy, five times more caffeine than a shot of espresso. Use code WILD for 30% off at properwild.com. That's code WILD, 30% off at properwild.com. All right, last rundown of the week. Start with the Zach Bryan diss track saga. Guess if we really want to start, Brianna Chicken Fry and Zach Bryan were dating, country star, and they broke up. Seemed like some bad blood. Dave and Josh Richards, two of my best friends, made a diss track. Smallest Man, Roan helped with it, Jetski helped with it, a lot of people helped with it. It's just a fantastic song. It's literally so good.
I've had it stuck in my head.
Yeah,
How
very,
lucky
very good.
are we to do?
I mean, the wordplay, it's all incredible. It's just like a good song. I think it probably would have been one of the top songs in the country. What happened then? What?
This is true.
It's true. Nate's laughing. I don't know why that's funny.
I mean, it wouldn't have been one of the top songs in the country.
I think it absolutely would have been.
If it was on Spotify, it might have been.
What's like the What's the qualification for something to like?
If we're just talking the number of listeners that it would have got on Spotify.
It kind of got in like Billboard
and then
Top 100.
Spotify's like the top whatever. So all right.
So it would have been like Billboard Top 100.
They have like top USA Top 50 on Spotify or something like that.
And it was still trending and it got taken down.
Yeah.
So then what happened was it got DMCA'd Warner Music Group. They assumed it was because at the end of it they kind of go, "How lucky is Bree," which is a
playoff
of one of Zach's songs. Turns out that was not the case. Josh had previously signed a deal with the Warner Music.
So funny.
Didn't know, and so like they technically own it. And since they also rep they also rep Zach Bryan, they were like, no, we're taking this down. So it's been up and down off YouTube, Spotify, up, down, up, down. I know it's still pinned on the BFFs Pod Twitter account. I know that has not gone anywhere. So if you want to listen to it, you could.
Do you know how busy?
On Twitter too?
Yes.
Do you know how busy you
It was up. I literally listened to it last night.
Put it on Rumble.
It's down.
You can find it. Go on TikTok and like look it up. It's all over the place.
You'll find it.
You know how busy you have to be?
Yeah, it is down off Twitter.
Right? Yeah, that's a good thing. That's like an embarrassment of riches.
Austin, can you join Rundown? Can you join to talk the track, the diss track, the current status of it?
And can you also
for those that don't know, this is Austin.
This is Austin, baby.
He runs Barstool.
He does. He is the CEO. Yeah.
CEO.
The
What do you want to know? What's
CEO.
my camera?
I don't know, Nate, I guess.
Nate, did you have a
We were
question?
kind of just explaining it. Yeah, what's the status of, is it going to be able to get back up, and will there be...
Probably not in this iteration. Warner basically like owns Josh. So whether we re-record it, whether Dave does the whole thing, maybe we drop a new one, I don't know. But it doesn't sound like anything with Josh is ever going back up.
Why?
Except it's on Rumble. Shout out Rumble.
Can you put it out on like Brianna's artist page or something?
Josh performing in basically any song seems like just a no-go.
So they said on the Unnamed show that they own him. When he did some viral diss track back in the day, they own him for like 4 songs. So
I think it maybe said like 4 albums. Like
4.
basically they just signed you to like a predatory, like he was like probably 17 at the time, and his manager at the time just signed him to basically the rest of his life.
So he can't put out, like they said, 3 shitty songs and be like, okay, you got your song.
Well, this one's already out, so at this point he would have to do another one after that, but we don't know what the specifics of it are.
So will there be a Roan, Brianna, or Dave and Brianna written by Roan diss track coming, or we'll see?
Everything's in play.
Just have Roan dressed like Josh and just.
So right now,
it just doesn't hit the same.
He doesn't have browse, though.
It's just people not being involved. Like Roan could have done it, like all this stuff. It's just not being Dave, Josh, or Bree. It just doesn't really.
So the main update is that there is no update right now.
It's in the works. By the time this is out, who knows?
BFF's new episode tonight at 8
p.m.
o'clock.
Great job.
Rest.
That diss track was the most like welcome to the internet thing that's happened in so long. Like, that's how this company was built. doing things like this on the internet.
Yeah.
And if you're just a musician, I'll just tell him to take it down. No. All he did was pour fuel on the fire. And shout out to Bree too for like turning the corner. I don't like when people break up and you automatically shit on the other person. Like that can be a little bit weird. But it seems like she's turned a corner and she's playing into it, which I think will be great.
Yeah. Honestly, good for both sides. I mean, if Zach Bryan's gonna get shit on, he's gonna get shit on regardless. I mean,
And so he released new music at midnight last night, and I was like, hopefully he's going back with his own
Did
diss
that
track.
song come out?
It's so boring. It's
nothing.
No, literally, he's like, the world is hard. I don't want to face the world today.
Okay.
When does the BFFs come out where she talks about everything?
8 o'clock tonight. Yeah. So by the time you're done watching this, go pull that up. I think there'll be a bunch of details that we can't provide to you. But yeah, really just a great song.
You actually had a great lyric that they did end up using.
Yeah, I pitched Rowan some rap lyrics for him to send off. I don't think they used any exact ones.
There's one, I don't know if you want to say it, but it was
no, I'm not
really
going to
good.
say that one.
It was really
one I
good.
did have was
Hold on.
was well, no, I'm saying one I did have. Your brain or your dick, not sure what's the smaller organ. You can try to be heartless, but you'll never be Morgan.
It's so good.
Nice, Tom.
It's so good.
Because there's a Heartless song by Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
To explain.
When you explain it, comes.
Yeah,
way
it's always
funnier.
better. I always find jokes work best with a little background. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Next up, Mark Wahlberg's Vegas restaurant caught on fire. Okay, I
very
hadn't
funny
read this
blog.
headline. That's not how I expected that to end.
Engulfed in flames makes it sound funnier.
Is this a Wahlburgers? I love a good Wahlburgers.
This
No.
is a Flecha, something like that, in Las Vegas. He opened it a month ago. Now, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but I will say, Mark Wahlberg knows how insurance money works. He's from Dorchester.
you think it was
can take
Blink
the
Lightning?
kid out of Dorchester, but you can't take the Dorchester out of the kid. I'm just saying, little sketchy, strip mall fire, middle of Las Vegas. I don't know what the hell's going
You
on.
think it was some lightning? You know?
Could be.
Yeah,
I'd look
you know what I'm saying?
the video is actually crazy though. Like, look at the video. How on fire this thing is. If you go to the other one, that doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, this looks like it's not even on fire.
The first video. Look at this.
Oh, never mind. That's the most on fire building I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's the definition.
Is that
of on
crazy?
fire.
Oh, wait, now I'm looking at the outdoor. They have outdoor stoves too still going.
Also, stop doing if you have as much money as Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, that's big
Why
on fire.
are you getting involved in the restaurant?
Well, I mean, that's what you do when you get money. You
Exactly.
Is that
Make
true?
more money with
You
the
blow,
rent.
no,
Yeah.
the opposite. You blow all of your money on a restaurant and then you become poor, like
I guess
every
it's-
basic athlete in the world.
I guess it's not bad. He has one in L.A. I guess it's pretty popular.
Yeah, I think that's if I was rich enough to do what I wanted, owning I think a restaurant would be pretty high.
That'll be
up there.
awesome.
I think only 40% of them make it past the first year.
Yeah,
even
but-
celebrity owned, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's tough business.
That's
but-
why in COVID, I was like, wait, all these restaurants are already out of business? They
Yeah.
didn't have enough money to back up for a year? That was shocking to me. I
Yeah.
thought that you'd be able to sustain at least for a little bit.
Wonder what he does. Definitely doesn't serve Vietnamese food there, but what type of food does he serve?
It's Mexican.
Mexican?
Why not
really?
Vietnamese?
Mexican?
You don't
Does he
know that
hate-
story?
What did he?
You don't know that?
Oh, that's the person whose head he bashed in with a
Yes.
baseball bat.
Yes.
Got
Yes, yes.
it. Okay.
And the reason was that he was Vietnamese.
Yes. He made it very clear by
It
all
didn't
accounts.
happen to be a Vietnamese
Yeah.
No,
person.
not the first time that's happened.
Can you imagine you're in Vegas, you have it's time of your life, you're on a bachelor party, whatever, and you're like, you want to go to Mark Wahlberg's Mexican restaurant? Is there any other celebrity that could have endorse it?
Also, I don't
How
know.
close is it to the strip?
It's not that close. Also, this might be a hot take or maybe not. Las Vegas kind of sucks.
So
You have to walk so
The
fucking
walking
far to
situation,
get anywhere.
the sidewalk
I
there
just
are
like
awful. I hate it.
I will say the first 2 times I ever went, I had the privilege of going with Dave on those
Oh,
things, so I got the highlight. But I did go with family a couple years ago, and I still had a good time.
I do hate the walking. The walking sucks there.
Me and Joey rented scooters. We're like, we're not doing this. We just scooted around, which was fun.
But I mean, if you stayed a good spot, you could almost get everything there.
All right.
yeah.
Okay, the second half of the rundown is brought to you by Factor. I need it bigger.
Hey, I'll give it to you. 35 different delicious meals every week. 60 additional add-ons, calorie smart. We do this with Bracket every week.
Yeah.
It feels like I know all of them. Sorry, I didn't mean to actually take it over.
No, you're good. I don't know why Nate's pointing at Sam. But yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot to do. Busy days with Factor. They're no prep, no mess meals, breakfast, dinner, anything in between. Nutritious, easy options keep you fueled. They, like Kenjac said, 35 different meals, over 60 convenience options you can add to your box. Keto cookies, pressed juices, smoothies. It's all just so good. Don't let shorter days slow you down. Stay energized with America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service. Factor lets you do you. Choose from 6 menu preferences to help you manage calories, maximize protein intake, avoid meat, or simply eat well balanced. Head to factormeals.com/rundown50 and use promo code rundown50 to get 50% off your first box. Wow. That's a hell of a deal.
That's a
20% off your next month, too. It's code rundown50 at factormeals.com/rundown50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
Can I add something to that really quick, which isn't in there? I get Factor delivered, and I'm a baby, and I don't know how to cook. 2 minutes in the microwave is the most convenient thing in the world.
so
All their meals, you just go, 2 minutes, in, out. You're
And it's one of the few ones where it does legitimately taste like you just
good,
made it.
yeah.
You made it
It's
right
like
for
you ordered it on Seamless or Uber Eats, whatever.
And the smoothies too. I don't get how they make the smoothies that taste that good after being shipped. It makes no fucking sense.
Tough week for Steve Kerr continues. Tough night for him on Tuesday, and then last night he gets booed back at the Boston TD Garden in Boston because he benched Jason Tatum basically throughout the whole playoffs.
The head coach of the Golden State Warriors.
I'll be honest.
The Olympics, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. Olympics. Who ended up winning?
We,
What?
Yeah,
we, did.
us.
We won the gold. America won the gold.
No, I know. Who won the game last night?
Oh, wait, the
Warriors.
Celtics lost? Oh, that's
So that stings.
that does kind of take it out from under it. Yeah.
And I saw Jason Tatum didn't have like a great game, at least early on. I don't know what he finished up with.
I don't think anyone gives a
Finished up fine.
fuck about, like, okay, maybe I'm from Massachusetts, like, I cared a little bit, but does anyone actually care about the Olympics? Like, I thought we were beyond that.
I think people do.
just won a
in Boston,
championship.
They cared.
But do they?
Steve
But I'm
Kerr's-
saying this seems like
Steve
an
Kerr's-
odd thing to care
he's
about.
a general hateable guy, and I think this was just an excuse to boo him.
Yeah,
And
he's
a
a
good
live
boo.
too, which makes him way more.
Yeah, that's
hateable.
basically exactly what I was referring to.
big time live.
When his little speech at when he did this, go to sleep.
Yeah, it was tough.
It's tough. Sorry, Steve.
In Boston, they probably hate his son too, even worse.
Okay.
I'm just saying. But yeah, no, I mean a good boo, like a full stadium boo, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in like an experience like that where like the whole stadium
great.
joins in on it?
Trying to I know I wanted.
Little hate.
We used to get the
I was
Red
at
Sox games back in the
Robinson Cano's first game back with the Yankees after he signed with the Mariners. It was on my birthday in 2013, I believe, April 29th. 2014, sorry. Duh. So that was a good boo for Cano. It is just getting out a good boo is.
Yeah.
A good fan hatred. There's nothing
Yes.
better. It's almost a boo is better than a cheer. Like an authentic, like, fuck you, whatever, and they have to bleep it on TV. That's
The Reggie Jackson, you don't boo nobody.
It's
right.
what do you call it? Like Trae Young last night, he did when they played the Knicks, like he's like, oh, all you Knicks fans, go home, you fucking losers, blah, blah, blah. Like he gets a good boo.
And he was going at it with the fan too.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
One
yeah.
guy. I think that
He's like the Reggie Miller for Knicks fans.
Yes,
currently.
exactly.
What is our last topic here? Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm so jealous. Francis and Dana just swam in Dave's pool yesterday. They did one of like the Dana Learns videos, and Francis wrote a very funny blog about
That's
the
a great
privilege of
blog.
sweeping and is sleeping in Dave's pool, and he was talking about how jealous I must be. Yeah.
No duh.
No
How many
shit.
push-ups do you think Francis did before he took that photo?
Yes.
At least 20 to 30.
And how strategically planned ahead of time do you think this was to bring Dana there so we could take
Oh,
a
yeah, his
photo
duff.
next to Dana?
That was his
in
duff,
the
big
pool.
time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Francis agreed to start doing this whole series with Dana just with this in mind.
Yeah.
This photo, like, hey, I'll teach you how algebra works. And then it was like the Doctor Strange, like, Avengers, like,
yeah.
at the end it ends with me in a shirtless picture in Dave's pool. So yeah, very funny blog. BFFs tonight. I think that's pretty much it.
15-minute rundown. Good job, guys.
Nice. Is there any that don't
It's a
post
little
yourself?
bit- I mean, I feel like 15 to 20 minutes is a standard rundown. No?
Yeah, not so bad. I don't have anything else you want
He
to.
gave us 4 topics.
What about the election? How do you feel, Pat?
I mean, listen.
What did they say yesterday?
We can talk about. Can we talk about the schools shutting thing? It's fucking.
It's funny.
ridiculous.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Schools are. This is after show. Schools shutting down classes the day after the election. to let people grieve is the biggest
fucking crazy.
fucking joke I have ever seen or heard.
I have a
in my
bigger
life.
joke for you.
It's
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh my God.
Jimmy
should've been
Kimmel,
here.
tears in his eyes last night. Oh
What happened
my
to the
God.
grittiness?
Jimmy Kimmel, you are almost as big a disgrace as Robert De Niro.
Insane. It's like, you should be
Jimmy Kimmel's supposed to be a comedian. You're a late night talk show host. Supposed to be find a way to make it funny. It's like, no, my life is over.
I just don't understand, like,
Sickness.
Do you remember Ted Cruz took him in the post and like put up like 20 in his face? Do you remember that? They had a,
No,
they had
I
a
don't.
one-on-one basketball match.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Ted Cruz.
Yeah, Ted Cruz is not
wiped
bad.
the floor with them.
how does that guy keep getting
how
elected, by the way?
embarrassing.
Ted Cruz? Isn't he like the most hated guy in politics and every fucking time he gets elected?
Apparently not.
Yeah, he's him and the butter cow.
I just don't understand, like, if you're an administrator at a school, how can you write that email with a straight face and not be embarrassed? Like, don't you want to teach kids, like, I don't know, grittiness? Like, what's it called? Starts with an R.
Resolute, like resolute,
when you like persevere through something.
Right.
like being resolute. I think that's
No. What? Oh my God.
You know what I'm talking
perseverance.
about? Resilient.
Resilience.
Yeah.
Resilient.
What happened to like resilience? It's like, okay, your feelings
Not
are
even-
hurt. Pick yourself
It's
up by your
also-
fucking bootstraps.
You don't need resilience. It's just a different
The
president.
guy who was president 5 years ago is going to be president again. Your life's not over. Your life's not fucking over. I saw this guy, a fat pig, who was a professor aide at Oregon, being like, I hope everyone or every Trump supporter kills themselves. Like he's working in a classroom. Probably he should be fired. Anyway, but yeah, it's great. I mean, TikTok's been a great place.
TikTok has been the compilations of people being mad.
Crying.
Yeah.
You got to be crazy,
So
man.
fucking fun. And what they also, I mean, I could talk about this forever. But
No, I
guess
could
we have to-
I could
guess we have to
literally
stop.
talk about this forever.
Wait,
Can we do another hour right now about the election?
not to distract too much, but Ted Cruz, he's the one that was watching porn on 9/11, right?
Yeah.
Like, and he was like liking porn tweets.
Oh, I don't know. He did get caught liking.
yeah, porn tweets on 9/11.
Like a different 9/11.
Oh yeah, not
Not the, not,
no, not the 9/11, just on.
I was gonna say, how would we know that?
didn't he get caught like going to Mexico for a vacation or something
Yeah.
after he was like shitting on?
Dude, but the funniest thing is him campaigning for Trump after like saying like your wife's a pig,
Oh,
your
did you
dad's
see
the
his-
Zodiac.
Did you see his daughter that went viral? His daughter, Ted Cruz is up there. You saw it.
Who?
Ted Cruz is up there like, I really hope that Trump will be the next president, blah, blah, blah. And his daughter's in the background and she's like, like making all these faces. This is her on the right in the red dress. It was very funny.
We don't know how old.
Yes.
she is, so-
Well, she goes,
Oh yeah.
she's been like outspoken against her. But I will say this, last thing on that, unless you guys want to keep going.
I do have.
It's a joke. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that. What do you think the life is like for Barron at NYU right
Oh no! You want to talk
He's
about the
too
best
tall to even
memes
fit
on
in.
the best memes on Twitter? The best memes on Twitter are the Barron Trump is like Lisan Al Gaib. Like they people like are like Barron. Pull up like Barron Trump memes. I think it's literally a page.
Do you think he's like the
on
king
X.
there?
No,
Or
I
hate
bet
it?
I think kids are respectful enough of him at NYU.
Yeah.
Like, and especially if like you're going to school in New York or you grew up in New York, there's like a different attitude towards celebrity. I think there is a level of respect for Barron, but it's tough for him. He's 6'9", so he can't fucking.
Yeah,
And hide away in
he
a
looks
crowd, yeah.
exactly like. But yeah, all the
He does look exactly like.
like
he's
it's all, like,
identical.
what does that tweet say? Like, yeah, type her name as combined. Like it was like they're talking about how he basically told Trump to go on all the podcasts.
At Nathan Ross, yeah, all
Thank
that.
you for helping me win. Like, they have no idea
shit.
what's coming, father. Like so many tweets.
Father, he definitely calls his dad father.
Yeah, they
yeah.
have so many tweets like like I will fix the machines, father. The voting machines will work this time, father. Like our prophecy has been fulfilled.
Oh, no, of course, Aaron
They're
Gosling
so
drive.
funny.
Yeah. Or
He's
Ryan Gosling.
what's he? A sophomore, freshman at NYU?
Freshman.
Freshman?
Yeah.
Right?
That's got to be tough. Like I sometimes feel like a freak for being as tall as I am. That's got to be tough. Being 6 foot.
Wait,
Wait, go
which
back,
one? Which one did you
Pete.
just laugh at? yes. Dude, that's one that should have been a topic. That should have absolutely been a topic. The fucking
You're right, father. I can smell their fear, father. Yeah, I mean they're just great memes. There's nothing wrong with
the
them.
Bin Laden guy wanting a harem of boys. That should have also been a topic at some point. That was crazy. Why didn't he go to like? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't he go to Bama?
That's it. See you guys Monday. BFFs.